Hello, everybody. Today we have one of Karpov's best games ever he played. It's one of the top 10, I believe. That's how they organized. For me, it's one of the best games for Karpov. Karpov, in 2002, he was playing a tournament in Dubai, and he was facing Tubalov. And Karpov was pretty old. I think he's like 70 something years old. Still, despite the fact that he's an old guy, he was playing very strong. And this game actually a proof of that. Karpov is still Karpov. Old is gold, as they say. So let's just go straight to the game and see how the best chess player in history in end games and one of the best chess player in defense decided to play really tactics, really attacking game against Tubalov, like the Bomberman, they used to call him. Okay, let's go straight to the game. D4 by Karpov, knight f6, c4, c5, d5, b5, and here we have a Binko gambit. Karpov decided to play a sideline. He played knight f3. He doesn't really care about taking on b5. Bishop b7 by Tubalov, b3 by Karpov. And look at that, he just make his pawn just protecting each other. e6, d takes, f takes, and c takes b5. Bishop e7. And now we have an extra pawn for white, but there's a double pawns here. So let's see if this is gonna work for Karpov. Karpov played a3, knight e4, and he's ready to go bishop f6 and grab the rook. Of course, bishop b2 by Karpov, bishop f6, queen c2, protecting the bishop on b2. And now castle, knight bd2, and look at this pressure. This knight and the queen attacking the knight, the bishop attacking the bishop protecting the knight. There's a mess here, you know what I mean? But Tubalov played just a6, he didn't care about all of that. Of course, you can go like this if you want, and then we go like should be 2 and then whatever. But Karpov didn't care about that too much for the moment. So after a6, he played a4 and ab5, bishop b5, knight a6. And in this particular position, after the bishop is up, and this is very precise play by Karpov, he decided to play knight e4. Now, after Tubalov played bishop b2, and now, and only now, knight eg5, threatening mate. And here, Tubalov played rook f3. Very strong move by Tubalov to save the tactics. Now, if you go queen h7, that's actually what happened. We have king f8. Now, there's no rook on f8. The rook is here. So it's give the king a safe square to go to. h4 by Karpov, a very nice move. And here, Tubalov should take the rook on a1. This is the move. This is the move he should did. He should take here, basically. Simple life. And there is a toughest target here to play. But Tubalov played rook f5 instead of bishop a1. Karpov here played simply rook d1, attacking this pawn. And here Tubalov played bishop d5. And the game getting more and more complicated. e4 by Karpov, attacking those two pieces together. Also, like we should just mention that usually you will see a player just go castle here. But here's the problem. Karpov doesn't want to castle. He wants the rook to be here on h1. He wanted to support this pawn here. So he decided to play e4. Check, king e2, knight c7, and now ef5 by. Now, before we say that, you need to understand this. There's a rook to be attacked here, and there's a bishop to be attacked here. So ef5, knight b5, and here we have a position very complicated. The pawn is attacking the pawn, the rook attacking the bishop, the pawn attacking the knight, and there's also check on h8. There's a lot of possibilities here on the board. Now, the most an easy one is if you take the knight for free. There's a check here on a2, and this is gonna be a difficult defensive tax for Karpov, because even the king, if the king went back here, there's a lot of options for black. Bishop b3 is one of them. Queen e8 is one of them. I'm sorry. There's a lot of things to do here. So bishop b3 most likely gonna be the move, like taking the rook in here. There's a lot of things. So no one wants that to be too much. So what Karpov did, he simply played rook d5 and doesn't give any chance for Tubalov to get a counterplay. Tubalov decided to play ad5, and after ab5 rook a2 check, and king f3, and the king is super safe in the middle of the board. And this is unusual. Like, Karpov knows his stuff very well. He knows the king over here gonna be very, very safe. Queen f6, rook d1, bishop d4, attacking the pawn in f2. And here we see another typical Karpov moves, unexpected move. He played rook e1. What's happening is, if you go rook f2 check, Karpov will play king g4, and there's a mate. Next move. If you take here, he can either play king h3, and there's no checks, and there's a mate coming next, or he can, after check, he can go to h5. But this move will allow this, so nobody wants that. So basically, most likely gonna go to h3 and attacking the rook, and there's a mate next move, and there's gonna be a resign here, most likely. Even if you want to save it like this, it won't work. Like, there's a check here, and then here, and there's a check there. So yeah, everything is bad. Anyway, so what's happened is, after king f3, after rook d1, bishop d4, we have rook e1 from white, and asking if you want to take the pawn. Of course, black didn't take it, and now b6. And for the moment, you think like Karpov is just blundering his pawns, like, or he's trying to make a queen, like in a beginner way. But of course, this is not gonna work. So Tubalov just rushed to rook b2, b7. I'm about to get a queen, buddy. Check, and here we go. So Tubalov managed to grab 2 pawns to make the pawns equal, and he got 2 dangerous passed pawns. So you think, oh, Karpov doesn't know what he's doing. But after f4, you understand that what Karpov wants. This king here is very strong piece. This king is protecting the pawn in f5 with the help of the queen, anyway, and also protecting the pawn in f4 to attack the bishop over here. Tubalov played rook b4, attacking the pawn in f4, and after g3, Mr. Tubalov decided to resign. And the problem is, how are you gonna save yourself? Like, black doesn't have a good move, unfortunately. Everything is bad. Simple life. There is nothing good in this. You're gonna suffer whatever you do. All the white need is just a move, maybe to h3, so there's no pin here, and the next one gonna be check, and or fe5, or whatever you want, and everything gonna be clear that Tubalov is lost. Hope you guys like the game. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.